T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone. Right now I'm reviewing ZETA. Everybody says ZETA toys, but I just see ZETA there. I don't see ZETA toys anywhere, but whatever. ZA-02 Armageddon WHIRLBLADE, who is supposed to be Transformers Generation 1 Vortex. Looks like this right here. This one there, that's part of Bruticus, or I don't know whether he's Armageddon. I don't know. Maybe I should study this stuff before I start reviewing. And you can't see the bottom because there is a special code on the bottom, because there's only going to be like a limited number of these, and they know what figure is yours or if it's authentic by that number. He comes with this credit card quality collector's card right here with the tech specs on the back that you can actually read. And I'm guessing that Takeoff didn't come with this. Actually, he didn't, so they included it with WHIRLBLADE. And here are his tech specs. There's a side-by-side comparison if you want to look at that. He has a lot of speed and more intelligence. Just more everything is over here. And better posability. And here he is in the plastic. Here is WHIRLBLADE. And he looks very big and very bulky. Very intimidating. Looks like this from the back. This kind of makes me think of, what's the dude's name? Blackout from the Transformers live action movies, or the first movie anyway. With the blades hanging down, sort of like Predator. Now, as intimidating as he looks, and as big as he looks, this thing is not fun to play with at all to me in robot mode, and it's not fun to transform. So please bear with me. I hope I don't rage quit in the middle of this review. Here he is next to a tall deluxe. This is Reveal the Shield Jazz. So if this was released in that toy line, the Chug line, he would be a big beast. Now, he's the height of a Masterpiece Transformer, but I compared him to a Chug figure because he has Chug aesthetic. Nothing about this thing besides the height says Masterpiece. Is not a Masterpiece at all. In fact, I feel like this thing was designed in 2006, but somebody just sat on those designs and now they're just finally releasing it. Like, my main gripes with this guy are these elbows. Like, the legs, the whole body, head, all that, even the kibble. I can deal with all of that because he has awesome ankle pivot right there. The feet can even go forward and they rotate on the little hinge right there. I like that. But these arms, look at all of this. Just a big panel just there. They sacrificed his robot mode because they wanted the vehicle mode to look so perfect. But here's my main gripe with the arm. You bend the elbow and it just bends that much. Takeoff has double jointed elbows. You could move this up to get him to do that much, but now his whole bicep is swallowed behind all the kibble and you can't see it, and I don't like that. So let it be noted, this is my main gripes. The arms just look mostly dumb to me no matter what pose I do. Look at that. But anywho, let's get to the good things. I mentioned the feet, that's a good thing. This visor on his face, no matter how you cover his face up, you can still see it glowing. And I think that's amazing. Even if I didn't have these lights on, it still glows. I do not know how they do that. This may be transparent, I'm not sure, but it's very dark. I'm not sure if that's seeping light through there. But let's show you. He can look down that much, look up that much, of course rotate 360. The shoulders can go up high like that, can go out to the side right there. He has bicep swivel. I showed off the elbow joint. He has wrist rotation, and each finger articulates separately on a hinge just like Takeoff, but they're all curved. But I guess that can still lend itself for posing. The thumb does nothing. He has waist articulation that stops about there. I guess it could go all the way around if you move the back kibble out of the way. He does have this combiner joint right there that makes him twist to the side. So you can do stuff like this and have him leaning forward towards you. Fake some ab crunch right there. He has no side skirts. The legs can go out all the way to the side. They can kick forward that much, and they can kick back, but then you got the kibble bumping in the way. The knee bends like 90 degrees. It's kind of reminiscent of Combiner Wars knees. And I showed the ankle off already. So he has a good range of motion everywhere, but the arms just don't look good to me, and that's my main gripe with him. You can position these cannons right here to make him look even more fearsome. Here's his gun, which just pegs in just like any other Transformers Generation or Chug type figure. They just slot in, and it can rotate right there in his hand, which is definitely good, and I like the way it looks. So I don't hate him as much as I was hating him before I started this review, but certain stuff like this. Let me get into all of these propellers are not assembled at all. They are not assembled. You have to do that yourself straight out of packaging, which that was a hassle right there. They even come with these pins right here. Crap, I just dropped it on the floor. But each one of these metal pins needs to be pressed through, so you need a Phillips head screwdriver to put in this one screw right there, and you need pliers to force these screws in. So take note of that. I have his missile stored right here. They come off like that. Now the peg is too small to put in his hand, unfortunately, so might as well just leave it there. But I'll show you what they can do. You can actually fire if you push this little button right there. So there you go with that. One tough thing that I want to note: when you put it in there, it doesn't stay. So it's like you have to push it in and then click that up to keep it in there, which doesn't give me good feelings. But I just realized I didn't compare him to Takeoff, so let's let that happen. Takeoff seems to be a little bit taller than him. Let's put him face to face. Yeah, these big giant shoulders. Yeah, he's slightly taller at the top of the head, but they have a similar look to them. So this thing isn't masterpiece price, especially for the size it is. So go in knowing that you're getting basically a Transformers Generation style figure that's made out of way higher quality plastic, and the articulation may be sucky here or there, and you'll be okay. It doesn't look completely like the cartoon. It's stylized, and you're just probably getting this for the whole combined mode, or maybe the jet mode, or maybe you like this robot mode because it's not 100% horrible. Well, anyway, let's get to the transformation, and this is going to be the biggest part of this video. Transformation. Let's take this gun out of his hand, and let's start with the hand. You open this stuff up right here. Now, the toughest part about this is getting this into the correct orientation. Rotate this hand in. Now we can rotate that shut, and basically we need this to match up right there. Same thing over here. Now this is difficult a little bit, especially if you don't have no fingernails. Open that up, push that down, and put that up. This does not click into place. It won't matter at the while, but that did bug me that doesn't clip into place. You can come back here and start pulling this backpack away from the back. Go ahead and rotate the arm up like this. Out like that. Open this up. Same thing over here. Bring this combiner joint down. And these pegs that are here, they were there the whole time. They need to clip into there. But don't do it tight because we need to just leave it like that for now. At this point, I already took one of these missiles off. I'm going to take the other one off because if it falls off, which it stays in there really tight, or if the missile shoots across the room while I'm doing this, I'm going to end up murdering somebody. But you know what? You can click this together. Just don't slide the arm in like that. Go to here and rotate this whole part back here like this. Pretty much leave that alone for now because we need to start working on the feet. Push this up here, the heel spur, push that up there. Then we can rotate this whole entire foot around like this. Rotate the foot around to that orientation backwards. While that's still down, we can move this out of the way. Go ahead and come over here and open that up. Open it up on the other side. And kind of just detach that right there. All of these panels, this is the main problem with this thing. There's a ton of panels that need to wrap around itself and they get in the way. And these are the main two things that tick me off. Open that up like that. Open this up like that. And this clips into the back of the legs. We could move this up and fold this black part up too. Move that up, fold the black part up. Now we need to adjust this, like make this black clip right there go over that little notch and come down on the legs like that. Get it into that spot right there. Now we could push this up under here into place. Do the same thing over here. Leave it like that for now, because what you're gonna have to do now is rotate this into place before we can lock everything up. Get that into place. Lift this panel up, slide it, lift that up. It's supposed to be like this. Lift it up, slide it, lift it up like that. Now, getting this to connect together, because you got to work with these two pieces that are kind of rubbing, is difficult. Connect that together. Now we can move this out to here. Connect that. We'll smash that into place. Then we can open this up. And this keeps spinning. Open this up. Shut that on there. Keep that into place. Open this up. Now, we can take this tail section, pull that all out. And here's why we didn't rotate the arms in. We could put this back here. And then start squeezing the arms shut around the tabs that are on the tail of this helicopter. We could detach these right here. And I know half of this is going to be hard to see because these propellers keep getting in the way. And as you're bringing it forward, rotate this down and make sure that this is in the front. bring this, you might as well spin it around now. Bring it down and rotate this to the front and clip that in. Now that we have that in place, we can force all of this down and peg that into place. Underneath of here, this can come down and this can come down, and we need to fold that in. This comes down, this comes down, and this comes in. And now we bring this one in first, then this one. And a really tough thing to do is bring this down without snapping the whole thing out of whack, and bring that into place. Bring this one down too. The last thing to do now is to straighten up the propellers. And bring this like that. And now basically he's an attack chopper, and I like this. They spin for a long time because this is made out of thick plastic right there, and this even spins. So I do really like that. It looks really nice, and everything closes up. The only thing it doesn't do is cover this little combiner piece right here. So if you want to, you could take these missiles and plug them back under there. Oh yeah, if you hit that, you can still fire and whatnot. His landing gear, and this is one gripe with this thing. It is extremely difficult to get this landing gear out with your hand. You have to have pencil fingers to get the landing gear out. And this right here, you might be able to get that out with your hand if you try hard enough, but this, you cannot. You cannot get these out. They're on a really tight joint. You can't get those out without a tool. Now here this is. It does roll rather well on those wheels. There is actually one more thing I didn't realize. You could pull this out, and look what I had to do to get that out of there. So oh boy. But I like this helicopter. Is mostly completely closed. Besides that, like I said, and it functions like it should. Let's attempt this arm mode. Basically, it's saying that you need to do this. Slide this down and bring this up like that. Attach, unpeg this right here. Put that into place on both sides. Open this panel up. Bring these in. Bring this down. And basically shut this back into place. Untab this. And bring it down here. It's almost like you're half turning it back into a robot. Bring that down there. Go ahead and untab the arm section right here from off of there. Separate this off of the combiner joint. Bring the combiner joint out this way. Unpeg all of this right here and bring down these pieces right here. Rotate this part of the tail right there. Go ahead and split this right here and rotate this around, sort of like it was, and well, just like it was in freaking robot mode. Guess you could decide if you want these, which way you want them facing. The instructions eventually show it this way, so might as well have it like that. Now we can go ahead and take these two pegs and put them up here into the robot back to keep them in place. We can go ahead and shut this back around the combiner joint, keeping the combiner joint in place and in combine mode. They're not specific, but I guess you gotta close it back up and wrap it back around this like it was in helicopter mode, but they do not show you that in the instructions. So this, they tell you to move that first, but just do it like you're making the helicopter, then bring that back down. What the instructions are showing, they're showing everything wrapped up like this. So I guess that wouldn't stop it from moving as long as you have this hitting up there. But the last step is to spread this apart and put a hand in there, but I don't have a hand. But basically this would be his left arm. It's rather huge, and it can still bend even with these missiles on there. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And this combiner joint, I guess it's gonna rotate inside of Onslaught because this, oh wait, does it rotate? Yeah, that does rotate, but it's very, very tight. So yeah, his shoulders should be really, really tight and fully combined mode, so that shouldn't be a problem. But guess what? I don't feel like transforming this right now back into a robot. For final thoughts, I like the copter mode. I hate transforming it to this. I hate transforming it to the copter. Going back to robot mode is decent from the copter. And the robot mode is mostly decent. It's not masterpiece quality, but it's masterpiece. It's not masterpiece aesthetic. It's not masterpiece quality as far as looks. The robot mode is frustrating, and I explained all that. So, as long as you know all that stuff going in, then you'll be happy if you actually decide to purchase this. And I forgot to compare it to anything, so this is how big it is next to a deluxe car if it was a helicopter. Pretend it's a helicopter right now. But if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos.